Hello everybody, Caleb the Gamer back here again today, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And I don't know if it's just me right now. The music sounds a little bit loud. I think it's fine. Like, it can't. Oh, we'll turn it down just a little bit. I like the music though, so I'm not too upset by it. Let's continue. Okay, we're met with Monica. Hi again, Caleb. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. No, I did not, Monica. Not yet. It's not weird yet. At least I don't think. Unless you guys are hiding something from me, which I don't know about yet, so if you guys are, I'm on to you. Nah, don't worry. See, I'm not leaving yet. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. That is very correct. I am a man of my word, and I will not go away from that. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Caleb. Oh, good lord, it's the crazy eyes, Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Well, come on, like he deserves any slack. Okay, Natsuki, gosh. I think he deserves a little bit of slack. I just started. This is just the beginning. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oh, Siri, what? Really serious? Gonna snitch on me like that? And last year too. Okay, Natsuki, you know what? Sayori's a little crazy, but you know, I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I'm taking it seriously. I swear, I wrote a poem and everything. I bet my poem fits. Just wait, Natsuki. Natsuki, you should have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I knew it! I knew you'd like the manga. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Okay, I agree with you as apparently a manga fan myself. Manga is literature, apparently. So, swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Caleb always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. And I'm having fun, because, you know, that's pretty cute. But whatever. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Apparently, you know, Sayori, I walk into that room and I'm just like, dang! You got things all over the place. Come on, Sayori, you're better than that. And you almost set your house on fire once. And another good reason for me to be cooking for you, Sayori. Is that so? She knows what she did. You two are really good friends, aren't you? We are. Sayori's my best bud. Might be a little jealous. Yuri? Back up. How come you and Caleb can become good friends too? Sayori, get me out of this! She's a pretty cute girl, but like, Sayori? Say Sayori. Sayori is oblivious to the obvious, huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's moving into. She is very oblivious. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Sayori. Wow, Sayori, just throwing it out there. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Sayori just wants me and Yuri become good friends. You know what, Yuri? Put her there. We'll be good friends. It's really nothing. What is it? I want to know what it is. What did I get? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you was a pleasant surprise. Exactly. Yuri, you seem like a very nice person with just a little bit of crazy eye. So, you know what? If you got a gift for me, I'm here to accept it. It'll make me happy no matter what. Exactly. See, is that so? It will make me happy. This is really what it is. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. I'll just accept the gift and I'll take it. Alright, see, good. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, I mean, like, Yuri, if you wanted to discuss, you know, this is... How is her actually being so cute? She's just very shy, you know? I respect it. She's shy. She's timid. I'm sorry for calling you crazy eyes. You know what? You deserve better. I'm sorry. She even picked up the book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. I appreciate Yuri. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'm got the book. I'm gonna read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Mona to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest seat. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Oh, okay, so this is Sayori. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. That is very true. When I hear literature, I'm just like, books. You know, you guys make it fun. You guys are fun. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Exactly, Monica. I know I'm not part of this right now. I'm just listening in, but you're right. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. And what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will even come into the first place if it's a literature event. Sayori's got you there, Monica. I'm sorry. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. I'm proud of you, Sayori. For someone that's very oblivious, you were really smart and have very pretty blue eyes and not realizing. I think I'm gonna go with Sayori. I think I'm gonna pick Sayori. Sayori seems pretty cool, but whatever. It's rare to hear deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Okay, Sayori. I had to emphasize that because I saw her get happy, but my own voice just shocked me. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. I wouldn't know I didn't get one. Well, my character got one, but I didn't get one. I want the cupcake. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Okay, Sayori. I'll let you have that win then, Sayori. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Oh, Sayori. And we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things to make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh god! That didn't scare me, but all of a sudden, Sayori's just right there, and those blue eyes are really close to me now. Ooh, wow, as I say. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly followed in my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. We'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Yeah, it's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. That is true, Sayori. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. Apparently you don't show up when I need you to show up for, you know, the walk to school or anything, you know? You sleep in a lot. Like, come on, Sayori. If I have to get my sleep, you have to get your sleep. It's only fair. That's not very convincing. Yeah, you see that little sweat? You're sweating because you know I'm right. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Never. I can't even... Exactly. Good job, Caleb. Don't... She might be adorable, but don't cave in. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. Oh my gosh, she's the most... How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Oh, man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. God, I'm just going at her. Good lord. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Sayori, I am just the controller of this entity. I would never say this. I'm so sorry. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh my god, I'm just attacking her! Good lord. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh. Hello, Sayori. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Oh, Sayori. Those tender blue eyes, that... Let me get that little sweat right there for you. That just need to be there. Oh, yeah. I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, my boobs got... Sayori! It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That interaction, Sayori. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like that? Like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Sayori, if you're trying to make a move on me, I'm here for it. You just gotta make the move. It seems like my character doesn't want to say nothing, so it's all up to you, Sayori. And you take care of him better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Oh, you're the one just judging her. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Shake on it, Sayori. Come on, Sayori, shake on it. You're not even gonna shake. You're just gonna laugh. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Is that a good thing? Sayori should come wake me up in the morning. Sayori! First you're gonna have me button you up, then you're gonna talk about your boobs are getting bigger. Now you want me to come wake you up in your own house in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone! Monika suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Sayori is excited. Caleb, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you ever write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, who should I show my poem to first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monika? Sayori seemed really excited to see mine, so I'll show it to Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. Exactly. She's my good friend, after all. Oh, she's silent. Is that a good thing? Oh my goodness. This is so good, Caleb. Man, what can I tell you? I'm just a master of these poems, you know. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Oh my gosh, Sayori. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm not sure that's part of it. I think I understood you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Caleb poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Sayori. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. I like how they threw that in parentheses, like inner thoughts. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Caleb. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. I am not selfish! You're so right! Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I appreciate you, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That was my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Sayori's enthusiasm, but also her obliviousness is just amazing. Now you read a poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I think Sayori wrote this morning, and then got hungry. That's what... Sayori, I'm on to her already. This is just a guess, but... I like how I called that. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. That sounds like a Sayori thing. I made eggs and... Sayori. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Why do we throw Monica in there like that? But next time I won't forget. I'm holding you to that, Sayori. First item on the agenda for Sayori. Do poem tonight. Next, wake up on time. If not, Caleb gets to watch more anime. Good deal. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, sure, it's not. Maybe Yuri. Fine, I'll show it to Yuri. Yuri's quiet. Uh-oh. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Wow. Okay, fine. Just... No, Sayori was nice about it. Well, then again, Sayori doesn't judge me at all. But you're mean. Wow. You're also shy. Maybe you have good... Maybe I'm going too far into it. Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Don't you lie to me, Yuri. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Don't apologize. You're just defending yourself. I respect it. Yuri buries her hands in her face. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Okay, Yuri should go into some of them. But having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Okay. So Yuri really thinks I'm not good at writing, and it's very new of me. Okay. Once she finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor... She's like a teacher, kind of. Like, a nervous, like, first-year teacher. That's what she kind of reminds me of. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, But it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also bet everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Well, Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Thanks for the advice, Yuri. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Maybe all three. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Which it is. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. Last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. That's his hue, okay. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. That's a good poem. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. It was good handwriting. It's pretty handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Exactly. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. I was very confused of where the ghost was for a second, then I realized it was the little light flicker. But, it was a good poem. It wasn't too short. No. I usually write longer poems. It wasn't short at all. Not at all. I'm really glad I did like it, Yuri. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. So I'm assuming it's just gonna, for Yuri maybe, it's just gonna get longer and longer and... How many poems do we have to write again, Yuri? Remind me? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Caleb. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Oh my gosh! This was so deep, and I just thought of a ghost! And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yuri's like, I do this all the time. Yeah, but I'm not going to be smug about it. I'm very shy about it. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you, too, Yuri. Okay, who's next? Who should I show my poem to next? Well, Natsuki seems like the critical one. Let's see how Natsuki thinks of me. Oh, she's silent, just like Yuri and Sayori. I'm so scared. Oh gosh, it's still going. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't. Yep, and her little vampire fang's showing out, so I'm scared now. First of all, oh, good lord. Natsuki reads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Okay, Natsuki. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. She's like, he's right. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. Boom. Boom, Natsuki. Boom. I'm gonna stop saying boom. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. She's so mad. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. Oh, I did good! Yes! You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I hope you're happy. I am happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. She's just steaming. She's, I wanted to be better than you, but now I'm the weakling again. I'm the Natsuki. I'm so mean to Natsuki. I'm sorry, Natsuki. You just don't understand anything, do you? Oh, she's getting mad. Watch out. She's gonna blow. I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Yeah, she's about to explode. I can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I thought I like it. What? What? Just be honest. I am. I liked it. Eagles can climb. The monkeys can... Oh, dang, I already met... I'm so sorry, Natsuki. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, Yuri. No, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated. Like, oh, Natsuki doesn't like Yuri. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make you message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Natsuki likes that. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant. I can't even read. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And we're just Monica. Let's just show it to Monica real quick. Hi, Caleb. Oh, hi, Monica. Having a good time? I'm having a great time, Monica. You know, Yuri was very sophisticated. Natsuki was mean at first, then kind. Sayori was just Sayori. So, you know. Oh, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, let's start. Let's just start. Let's just throw some football in here, and let's put a TV right there so I can watch my anime and I can watch my sports. And oh, that's not what you meant. My bad. I'm always listening. I'm glad. Have you worried about that? Nah, Monica's chill. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? I won't. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Caleb. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I and Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Like Sayori openly talks about her boobs! Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are a lot of some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Monica, help. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Please. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims can't word. Claims to be not very good. I still can't word, but whatever. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Let's see here. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Trudging forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side was looking in. Huh. Okay, so what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I think that's what you call it. It's about a hole in the wall, apparently, and you can't see to the other end of the hole, so only time will tell what's on the other side of that hole. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Now, that's kind of the style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When formed out loud, it can be really powerful. I've dabbled in poetry as I've done 11th and 12th grade English class, so poetry is something I know a little about, not too much about, but a little bit. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks, Monica. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Are we about to have a fight? Like that is not what we need here, guys. No fighting! Uh-oh. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Uh-oh. Oh, no. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Huh. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant in the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Oh, Natsuki does not like that. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Oh, Natsuki ain't happy. Saria liked it, and Caleb did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Caleb liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, the music's gone. Uh-oh. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, this music's perfect. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Caleb appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Uh-oh. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yuri! Natsuki's infuriated. The roof's about to blow off this place. Yes, Yuri, step in. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew with size bigger as this Caleb starts to... Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Oh, poor Monica. I don't like fighting, guys. So Sayori. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Caleb, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the rear, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain this. That's her, Caleb. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understood that, right, Caleb? I don't like being in the middle of this. Sayori? Sayori, hurry! How do I get dragged into this first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's gonna be... Help me, Sayori! Sayori! Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, dying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Oh gosh. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring it to myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Caleb. I got you, Sayori. I got you. Well, that's your problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. Oh, good lord. Stop fighting! It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Thank you, Sayori. Stop! Just enjoy the silence for a second. Everybody calm. Before Natsuki tears a hole in the roof. Yuri, I don't know what you're doing, but you're crazy. Sayori needs to calm down because Nat and Yuri are making her lose it. So, let's see what's next. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Good job, Sayori. Good save. They're both so uncomfortable right now. So proud of you, Sayori. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Me too, Monica. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that's just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get hurt. To see her get hurt. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. There we go, I said it. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh, she's blushing a little bit. She's a genuine person, really... such a genuine person, really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Oh. Caleb, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I can learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Caleb, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sarah beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sarah and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? I don't hate them. I think Yuri's a little crazy, Natsuki's a little mean, but I don't hate them at all. They're really nice. No, I don't hate them, exactly. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Caleb, It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. Freaking Sayori. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I've had Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we're writing a poem again. Let's see, what do we got? Disoriented, that seems like a Yuri thing. Let's see, we got, how about hope? How about love? How about, smile? How about, jump? Okay, that's Natsuki. How about, sing? That's Sayori. Pain seems like a... I thought that would have been a Yuri thing. What? Death has to be her. How about empty? Why is this all Sayori? This sounds like a Yuri thing, not as like, look at Yuri's little character in the bottom left, and then look at how about tears? What is happening? How about sadness? What is happening? How about joy? Okay, she's okay. How about hurt? Why is everything Sayori? How about disarray? There we go. Okay, how about unending? There we go. How about bed? That's a Sayori thing. Okay, anime. That has to be Natsuki. How about how about tenacious? There's that. Okay. Valentine. There we go. Comfort, and that's Sayori. Okay. Okay. And I think that's what we're gonna save for today's episode. I'm just questioning a lot of things now, because a lot of that was Sayori. And I did not expect that much to be Sayori. Why was so much of that Sayori? I mean, as in, like, there's certain things that would have made sense to be Sayori. But, like, pain, darkness, that... What? Okay. So I think that's we saved. We're good there. And I think that's where we're going to end today's episode off. Things are getting weird. It seemed chill, and then Natsuki and Yuri got in a fight, and then all of a sudden Sayori's having all those words I thought would have been attributed to Yuri. So, interesting path we're going into. This game is a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to see where this goes, knowing what we just saw with Sayori. So, oh good lord, what is to come for this? Well, that's all the time we got for today. I will see you guys in the next episode. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!